Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to your first feature game of Week 3 of DCHL Fall Season Action. I'm your host, Jason Stitcha. Today's matchup between the All Blacks in gold and Puck University in brown. Yes, the All Blacks choosing to wear their road gold jerseys today, as there's a bit of a color conflict between the brown jerseys of Puck U. It's good to be back, ladies and gentlemen. I've been MIA for the past 3 weeks or so. Week 1, I was in Tampa, Florida, announcing the 2014 International Street and Ball Hockey Federation Masters World Ball Hockey Championships. All of the games that I called, 32 in 4 days, by the way, and my voice is seemingly still recovering. All those games are up online. You can find the link in a variety of places, including the DCHL website, but I believe the link is new.livestream.com/AshyHockey. So you can check them all out there. And then week 2, I had to bow out early last week because I was suffering from what I'm referring to as the Slovakian death flu, because Team Slovakia got me sick when I was in Tampa. And they got everybody sick. But we're all better now, and we're here to provide you with the best possible coverage we can. And that starts right here, right now with this game. So enough talking about that. The action here, face-off won by the All Blacks. Jason Berthe passes it up to Victoria. Back to Mike Johnson. Comes deep in the zone, but is intercepted and then tried to be taken the other way by Jason Stelter. And he does succeed in getting up to Paul. Paul trying to get it by Jess. Cannot do so for his first try. His second try does succeed, but it trickles all the way back to Jason Berthe, and he will wheel it the other way. A lot of play through the neutral zone right now. Paul with a shot that is covered by Lee. Lee in net for the All Blacks today. And on the other side, we have Jenna. Jenna is subbing for Puck University. It's good to see her back in the DCHL. Brian pushes it forward. He's got a chance. Tries to make a move, but Jenna is not fooled. She makes the save, and Jason Maxstein gets up to Jen McCulley, and she's able to get it out into the neutral zone. Jason Berthe pokes it the other way. But Jason Maxstein just as quickly intercepts and then tries to take it forward. Stopped up at the pink line, and Berthe again. Well, Jen along the boards for Allison Cheatham. Allison tries a centering pass. It's intercepted by Ryan. Ryan's pass is intercepted by Mike. He takes a shot from near center, but it goes wide of the net. Lauren Lamp now. Over along the boards. Poked aside by Vic, but it is out in the neutral zone again. The All Blacks have to touch up. They have already done so. Vic dumps it deep. Jason Maxstein has time and space to work with. He does succeed in getting it into the neutral zone with a couple of fortuitous bounces off of players. But the ball again trickles to Jason Berthe. A battle between him and Paul. Jason ends up with it. Running through the neutral zone now. He crosses the pink line. Holds up for a moment to allow his team to push into the zone. Continues to battle against Ryan. He finally gets it to the point where Victoria takes a shot, but it goes well wide. Lauren Lamp now. Tries to push it forward, intercepted by Brian. Brian working with the ball, continuing to take it into the corner. We'll take it behind the All Blacks net now. Lauren takes a spill, a little physicality there, but the referees rule incidental contact, so play will continue uninterrupted. Stolen by Lauren this time as payback for the collision, but her pass is intercepted and then shot the other way by Mike Johnson. Ball once again finds its way to the neutral zone. Paul has possession. Tries to put a move of his own on, but Lee makes the save. Mike Johnson continuing the battle for control of the ball. They're in the corner now. And Mike finally comes away with it and pushes forward. Nice move around Jen McCulley. Paul is on his tail. And a bit of a stumble there. Jason Maxstein, a shot taken but deflected high in the sky. Victoria hammers it down. Lauren Lamp now with control. Around Allison she goes. Good pass to center, but it's just behind Jason Maxstein. Jen McCulley, though, will get there in time. Bounces back to Ryan. Ryan thought about taking a shot, but held up for just a moment too long. ball is now behind the All Blacks net. Turnover to David Altschuler. He puts a good shot on, and the rebound trickles to Ryan, who's able to hammer it home for the first goal of the game. That will make it 1-0 in favor of Puck University with 9:50 to go in the first.
Ryan from David and Jen.
Ryan from David and Jen is the official call by the referees. And the face-off will come at center. It forward butt goes off of Barb's chest. Unfortunately for Puck U, they're not able to make anything happen with it, and it will go back to Jason Stelter. Jason up to David. David shifts it forward, but cannot get a pass. Jeff King. Jason with a nice backhand pass to Barb, but it gets by her and to Allison. Allison, after a couple of attempts, is able to get to the neutral zone, and now it goes back to Jason Stelter again. Good hand-stick coordination there by the All Blacks, but it is turned over, and now taken the other way by Puck University. David tries the backhand chip, cannot get it past the man. All Blacks rushing in the other direction now. Shot taken, wide of the net. Lauren gets it by Jess Sheehan. But it goes off of Barb's stick and back to Jess. Jess with a centering pass, but too high to handle. Back up to the point to a wide open Jeff King. No goal. Brings off the post. And Puck U is able to get out of the zone. Not enough for an icing as Jeff will get there in time. Long clear up to the pink line, the opposing pink line rather. All Blacks have gained the zone, but there is a ton of pressure being brought by the defense of Puck University. Play continues in the corner. And now behind the Puck U net. Couple of stop and goes, trying to fake out Jenna, but she is unfazed by the moves. And around it goes again for Jess. Jess again, up to the wide open point. Puck University needs to be careful about covering those point areas. Play is still in the zone, but now quickly hit out and up to Ryan. Ryan now advancing forward. He's got Barb. Tries to get it to her. Is able to do so after a little difficulty. Barb's controlled descent shot does not work out for her. And finally, Jeff King will get it out of the zone. Bouncy ball is unably handled by Brian. Jason Maxstein is able to hammer it forward, but none of his teammates have control. To center to Mike. Mike's shot is deflected by Jason Maxstein's stick into the corner. Jason Stelter now with control. Yes, a lot of Jasons here, ladies and gentlemen, for this one matchup. Jason Maxstein and Jason Stelter on Puck University. Jason Lally-Berte on the All Blacks. And yes, Jason Stitcha, myself, doing the play-by-play and the filming. That's 4 Jasons. All of us awesome. That icing will force it all the way back into Puck U's defensive zone with 6:39 to go in the first. Jenna readjusts the net there and make sure everything is squared away. And we will take a moment as Jenna readjusts her leg pads. Those straps do come off easily, ladies and gentlemen, and it is important that you have them securely fastened as much as possible. One loose strap can give up a little bit of an inch, and that inch could be the difference between a goal and not a goal. So very important as a goaltender to maintain your equipment. Still kept in the zone by Jason Lally-Berte. He will hammer to the other boards for Victoria. Victoria jams it behind the net. Brian tries to retrieve it, but he's being pressured hard by Jason Maxstein. Good pass up to Mike Johnson, but he whiffs on the shot. He might have been held up by the stick of Paul. And Jason Stelter finally trickles it out to the neutral zone. With a bit of time, Mike Johnson gets up to Brian. Brian, backhand pass to Jason Lally-Berte. His shot is stopped by Jenna. Stick went flying, and that belongs to Jason Maxstein, but he has recovered it and now is getting in position. Jason Lally-Berte continues to have control of the ball. His pass attempt was intercepted by Jason Maxstein, and now it ends up on the stick of Jen McCulley. Swiped aside by Mike Johnson. Paul will jam it forward, but not before McCulley gets back on side. They are good to go now to advance in the zone, but it goes in the other direction. They have to run back. Ryan. Stolen from him by Jason Maxstein. It will be taken the other way with a little bit of effort and a help by Paul. Swiped aside by Mike Johnson again. And back and forth we go once more through the neutral zone. Paul with a good shot. A save by Lee. And it will come all the way out to Lauren Lamp. She is not able to handle it, so she'll have to run backwards to retrieve. Lauren holds up for a moment. Tried to jam it forward, but could not do so. Jason Maxstein tries his own attempts. It trickles to Jenna. She's able to make the save, and now Jen is trying to move the other way, but she has to deal with the pesky Mike Johnson. Nice pass to the stick of Ryan, but Ryan is swiped aside by Jason Wally-Berthe. A battle now, and Jason's able to force it into the neutral zone. A swipe there by Jason Maxstein. Got to be careful in those instances. Oh, a shot goes over the net, but not in it. All Blacks still have yet to tally on the scoreboard. Paul trying to increase their lead to 2, but cannot do so right there. It does trickle back to him. He will take another shot, but another save by Lee. Jason Wally-Berthe finding his time. Finally jams it up the boards to Victoria, but stolen by Jason Maxstein, who attempts to put a shot on, but it is blocked by Mike Johnson. It goes all the way down for Lauren Lamp to retrieve. No icing here, so play will continue. Lauren, with some space, gets up to David Altshuler. The bouncing ball is unable to be handled, and Allison will push her back to Jeff. Jeff tried to get up the boards again now. Finally finds her stick, but she's forced to bring it back again. Jeff with a centering pass, and then a long shot taken by Mike Johnson. He will come off for a change, as will several other All Blacks. And a couple quick whacks by the All Blacks, but none of their shot attempts find the back of the net due to the efforts of Jenna. She will cover it up for the whistle, and the face-off will happen at her glove side. .2:30 to go in the first period of play. Little tie-up to the side of the face-off circle. Barb is able to force it in the neutral zone, and it is taken the other way by Puck University. Good defense by Victoria, forcing the pass wide. And Jeff will finally get it to center. Nice move, but gets just a bit ahead of him. Jeff King is able to keep it in, puts a shot on, and it does find the back of the net. That might have gone off of Lauren Lamp's stick, I'm not entirely certain. So a fortuitous bounce there for the All Blacks, as well as some good work there by Jeff in getting the ball to the nets, and that will result in the first All Blacks goal of the game. And I was correct, Jay Hunter graciously informing me that the ball had gone off the defender, so a tough break for Puck University, but it is a tie game at 1 goal apiece with 1:30 to go in the first. Sometimes you just got to get the puck to the net. You saw why there. You never know what could happen. It could take a bounce off somebody's stick, off somebody's foot, and into the nets. And as you saw there, that perseverance and that thinking by the All Blacks results in their first goal of the game. Icing is the call, so we'll do it again in the same exact spot. Face-off win by Puck U. A good job by Brian in pushing forward and cutting off any shot attempt. That will be pushed all the way down. No icing here. Referee's allowing play to continue. Allison is able to keep it in on her first attempt, but the second effort by Barb results in it coming out of the zone. Allison dumps it all the way down deep. This will go for icing with 19 seconds in the first. We may get another face-off, we may not, ladies and gentlemen. We will see shortly. Buck University hurrying up for a face-off. The All Blacks kind of taking their time. Quick shot taken, another one. 2 quick shot attempts by Puck University, but neither of them find the back of the net. That will conclude the first period of play. The score right now is 1-1. And 7-7 are the shots, so about as even of play as you can ask for in the first period. We will see you for the second period shortly. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second period of play here between the All Blacks in gold and Puck University in brown. I'm your host, Jason Stitcha. Current score is 1-1. Tie game, and the shots on net were tied as well in the last period at 7 apiece. So we will see if that trend continues in the second or if one team will break away from the other. All Blacks gain the zone, but are broken up quickly by Puck University. They will advance the other direction. Ryan, a pass to Paul. Paul tried to jam it back to Ryan, but it was intercepted. And now Jason Laliberte with a shot of his own. It goes off the back wall and is covered up by Jenna, who is subbing in net for Puck University today. An interesting note about that as well, ladies and gentlemen, because Jenna is playing in net for Puck University, that team has the option of playing with 4 males out on the court. They have not chosen to do so yet from what I've seen. Jen McCulley and Lauren Lamp are out there right now for Puck U, but should they need a 4th male out there, they can do so because they have a female netminder in between the pipes for them. So just a little level of strategery, as our former president George Bush would say, that is available to the team should they choose to utilize it. A shot taken that goes wide. Another shot taken. Outstanding pass there from Jen McCulley to Ryan, but he is not able to hammer it home as the big body of Lee was in his way. Pass up to the point. Lauren tries to take a shot, but it goes wide. The All Blacks take out of the zone, pass to Vic. Vic takes a shot. It's easily saved by Jenna. Lauren, good job by her in getting in position and jamming up the shot before it could be taken. The ball will go to Ryan, and he will now advance the pass center. Ryan to Paul. Paul makes a nice move around Jason Laliberte. Gets a little ahead of him, so he had to chase him in the corner. That battle continues. It goes off the foot of Jason Stelter. Jason tries to get back to Ryan, but again, he is held up by Jason Laliberte. Good physicality there between the two players. Nothing approaching penalty territory. The ref's letting it go. Letting boys be boys, if you will. And the ball continues to bounce. But Jason is able to handle it. Jason Stelter, that is. He will take a shot, but it will be deflected before it ever gets to the net. Backhand by Victoria forces it out of the zone. No icing here. Jason Maxine wants one, but he will not get one. Will be pressed forward, intercepted by Brian. He will take a shot, but it goes off the back of Jason Stelter. And he's finally out of the zone again. The All Blacks taking their time. They had space. Almost an interception by David Altschuler, but he could not come away with it. Just Sheehan is able to jam it forward, but only to Jason Maxine, who will continue to move with it and pass it up to Barb. Swing and miss by Barb, but she does recover nicely. She will put a shot attempt on, but it is deflected before it gets there. Barb, good idea, but the execution wasn't there. David Altschuler was waiting, but the ball never got to him. It is now out of the zone. Jason Stelter has to retrieve again, no icing. The play will continue to David Altschuler. He gets it by Jess, and finally gets it up to Jeremy. Pass attempt is intercepted by Brian and taken the other way. Brian loses 44 seconds, gets it to Al. Al puts a shot on, but again, it is deflected by Jason Stelter. From center, pushing into the zone is Puck University, but they lose control of the ball. It is in the corner. looking for a centering pass, but none is there, so they have to jam it behind their own net to Jeff King. Jeff King now moving forward with it. Backhand pass to Brian, but it takes a weird hop over his stick, and it's all the way back, oddly enough, in the All Blacks defensive zone. Play continues in the neutral zone. Jeff King with control. A little bit of space to work with, but Ryan has the pressure, so he had to jam it to Victoria. Hit out of the air, baseball style by Jason Maxstein. He will take a long shot from the pink line, but it will go well wide. Jeff up the center, takes a weird bounce, but nice recovery. Jason again dumps it deep. Fortunate for him, it did not go on net that time. Otherwise, it would have been seen as an intentional offside, and they would have been forced to take a face-off in their defensive zone. Jason Maxstein with some space. Long, clear attempt, but it is intercepted by Victoria. She'll put a shot on, but it is an intentional offside. The All Blacks forced to deal with a face-off in their defensive zone at the glove side of Lee, with 9:35 remaining in the period. Face-off win by Puck U, but it ends up off the blade of Jeff King. Jeff hammers it along the boards. Good job by Jason Maxstein getting back. He loses his stick and is able to kick it into the neutral zone. Good work by him. Ball trying to come away with control, but he could not. And again, a good poke by Jason Maxstein, one of the better defenders in the DCHL, and you saw why there. He has speed and he has a high hockey IQ. It goes all the way to the net. Lee is forced to stop it and hammer to Jeff. Good steal by Jen McCulley. She puts a shot on. That is saved by Lee. And not hammered out of the zone. Paul will take another shot. It goes off the backboards. Jen tried for the rebound, but could not get there before Victoria did. And the ball will now roll all the way down, but no need to worry on the part of Puck U. They will enjoy the benefits of an offensive zone face-off as a result of that icing. We'll take a brief pause in the action, ladies and gentlemen, and we will resume in a moment at the drop of the puck. Welcome back. And you saw there, ladies and gentlemen, how crucial face-offs are in this league. A quick face-off win by Puck U results in a quick shot from the points and a quick goal. 2-1 in favor of Puck University. And I believe the call was Paul from Ryan. Yes, Paul from Ryan is the official call by the referees. So that is how we have gotten to this point right now. Longest by everybody. Allison is forced to chase it down. She gets it to Jason Aliberte. Aliberte having to work against not just one but two Puck U players. He finally is one-on-one with David Altshuler. Barbara's trying to cut off the pass, but she's not successful. It will go the other direction. But a good interception there. Puck University able to get it back into the neutral zone. David Altshuler's not able to handle it. Play in Puck U's defensive zone. A quick shot taken, a quick save made by Jenna. But David now finally able to settle it down with some time and space. The pass to Barb is just ahead of her. She has to chase it down. She does. Tries to get to center, but the only one there for it is Jason Aliberte. And the pass to Brian. Good pressure being brought there by Lauren. He continues to fight hard for control of the ball. And it is turned over. A backhand shot taken. And Lee is forced to make the save and the cover. Puck University working very hard against a normally defensively stout All Black squad. They're the ones ahead right now by one goal. And the All Blacks having difficulty in this period of finding the offensive zone for any sustained period of time. Another face-off about to occur glove side. Jay Hunter drops the ball. Jason Maxine with a quick shot. A save by Lee. He didn't know where it was. The rebound almost trickled to Ryan, but Jason Laliberte was able to help his netminder out and take the ball away before it could trickle in the back of the net. Ryan moving forward with it with some speed. Good pass and a good goal, but no! Referee's ruling that it went off the top post. I didn't have a good angle from my vantage point here. I thought it might have been a goal. But the referees felt otherwise. So play continues uninterrupted. Jason Laliberte working against Ryan. Ryan will get it up to Paul. Paul loses control of it for a moment, but Ryan has some space to retrieve it. He gets it back to Paul behind the net. Paul's pass to Ryan is intercepted by Jason, but Paul still maintains possession. Up to Jason Stelter. Jason Stelter with a backhand shipping pass. And after some commotion, it goes to the back, or behind rather, the All Blacks net. Pass to Paul again. He will take another shot. Deflected before it even gets there. Jason Laliberte now with the puck. His clear is knocked aside by Paul, but it works out for the All Blacks. They're able to put a long shot on that is easily seen and covered by Jenna. 4.5 minutes to go in the second period of play, ladies and gentlemen. The All Blacks now have a chance to win this faceoff and generate a shot from the points. That is how Puck University scored their second goal of the game. And the All Blacks hoping to generate some momentum here. They've kind of been on their heels in this period. Shot taken, but a save by Jason Maxine. He was able to block the shot and swipe it aside. Oh, another save by Jenna. She was moving forward, stuck out her leg pad just in the nick of time, and is able to make the save. Puck University forced to ice it, but I'm sure they'd rather have that than a goal against. So we will do it again in the same spot. Jenna Goldblum with an amazing save there. She thought it was coming more center, was able to stick her leg pad out at the last possible second and prevent the goal from occurring. All Blacks have possession. They continue to have possession in that face-off circle. The shot is deflected. Jeff King now jumps up to the point, but that one is intercepted by David Altschuler. He's able to get out to the neutral zone. All Blacks are offside. They have to touch up. They do. Pass to center, Jason Maxine. He will put another shot on net. Was deflected on its way there. He steered aside by Lee. All the way up it goes to Victoria. Victoria not able to get it by David. It does go to Jess. She will take her time and finally try to make a move around David, but he is not fooled. Interception, a shot attempt taken, but again, good job by the All Blacks in blocking these shots before they even get to Jenna. The ones that have gotten through, she saved so far in this period. Shot taken, and again, off the crossbar, no goal. Jason Maxine, little too much mustard on it, but his team is still ahead by 1 goal with 2:20 to go in the second. David gets it up to Barb. She's able, with a long swipe, to get it to the neutral zone. Jeff King now with some speed and some space. He is forced wide along the boards. Lauren Lamp with the pressure there. He's not able to get out of the zone. It goes to Jess. Jess is able to get it deep. And Jeff King will come off for a quick change. In the corner. Centering pass, but again, intercepted by Puck University. Jason Laliberte, though, has control. He will push forward. Gets it behind the net. Pass, a shot, a great shot there by Victoria, but a glove save by Jenna is able to prevent that one from going in as well. Another shot taken, another save made. Jenna getting her work cut out for her in these last couple minutes of the second. All Blacks with another centering pass. But again, they are unable to get off any quality shots. One did come there from Jason Laliberte, but didn't have the angle he would have liked. Some physicality between Jason Laliberte and Jason Maxine. Jason Maxine wanted an elbowing call. He's not going to get one. The play continues. And both those players need to be careful with their words. Frustration obviously will build throughout the course of a contest, but if you talk too much to the other players, the referees can assess you a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Pass attempt for Lauren, but it's well out of her reach. Puck University saying that Lauren had won the race. The referees disagreeing, and so the faceoff will come all the way back in Puck U's defensive zone. 20 seconds to go in the second, so we'll get one more face-off here before time expires. A win by the All Blacks, but it is out of the zone. 6 seconds left. Jason Maxstein calling for Ryan to shoot. He does, but is blocked by Jeff King. And that will do it for the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen. The score right now is 2-1. With Puck University having the lead heading into the third.
9-7 All Blacks.
So the All Blacks do outshoot Puck University, but it is Puck University who are on top right now. That'll do it for this second period of play, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you in the third in a moment. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the third and final period of action here. This Week 3 matchup between the All Blacks in gold and Puck University in brown. I'm your host, Jason Stitcha. Score right now is Puck University 2, All Blacks 1. And as I mentioned toward the tail end of the second period broadcast, folks, about the need to control your emotions and not cast disparaging words at the opposition, the referees were warning the team captains of both squads that any cursing will be penalized and that they need to keep their emotions in check. So a warning by the referees. We'll see if the teams heed their advice or if penalties will start flying. Good keep there by Lauren, but it is out of the zone out in the second effort by the All Blacks. Puck University still offside. They are good now. Jen McCulley with the pressure against Jeff King. Jeff gets it to center to Brian. Brian with a good centering pass, a good shot taken, but it goes wide of the nets. Play along the wall. Brian gets to the Victoria. Her shot is deflected by the stick of Paul Steins. Continues to bounce. Another shot attempt goes wide and into the corner. Lauren Lamp has to retrieve. She does, but she has to battle against two All Blacks defenders. The ball is finally won by Paul. Paul moving forward, good centering pass to Ryan. Ryan with a shot, a save by Lee, and another one! A stretching stick save by Lee keeps the deficit to 1. Lauren to Jen. Jen with a shot and a save, and no rebound given up by Lee. Outstanding work by him. He had to make 3 quick saves in a row and move side to side to do it, but he got it done for his team. They owe him a beer after this. Referee Tom Van Haren getting everyone set. And then Jay Hunter on rollerblades will force someone out. It turned out to be the All Blacks play. All the way down it goes. No icing here. Jason Maxstein gets there first and is able to jam it up along the boards. However, it is kept in by the All Blacks. Centering pass, but does not go off to anybody. Jason Stelter clears it in the neutral zone to Paul. Paul has a bit of a chance here, but good speed by Jason Laliberte in closing the gap in time. Another shot taken by Ryan, but a glove saved by Lee. And Lee is playing out of his mind right now, able to make several quality saves, beg your pardon. And it's not even 4 minutes into the third period. This team has to do a better job of preventing those quality shot opportunities. Otherwise, they will come away with the loss. Jason Laliberte with time and space to work with. Very patient with the puck. Jams it up the boards. Shot high in the sky, and Jenna is able to catch it in her chest and prevent it from dropping back to the floor. Everybody in position. And again, a goal off the face-off, this time by the All Blacks, and that'll make it 2-2. Tie game. No chance on that one for Jenna. It happened so quickly. And it was shot at just the right spot. Bouncing ball here, goes to the other boards. David Altschuler with the pressure, but Victoria's able to jam it to the neutral zone. Dumped deep by the All Blacks. It was actually, well, kind of as a shot, it is saved by Jenna. She steers it to the corner for Jason Maxstein. He dumps it all the way down, but it is stopped before it gets any deeper by Jason Wally-Berthe. Victoria. Centering pass attempt. Doesn't get to any of her teammates. It goes to Lauren Lamb. She's able to get it to Barb. Barb attempted centering pass. It bounces off her teammate, and now to the stick of Jason Wally-Berthe. Wally-Berthe. Nice move around Jason Maxstein. An attempted centering pass, but does not go to any of his teammates either. Back and forth we go here. Jess is able to kick it forward. Lauren Lamp's able to stop that rush from advancing, and she will dump it deep. It will go on net, and Lee chooses to cover it up for the whistle. 9:50 to go in regulation, ladies and gentlemen. Because it is the regular season, we do not have overtimes. We do in the playoffs, but not in the regular season. So if the score remains tied, it will end in a tie. Al tries to jam it forward, cannot do so. Ryan with the shot attempt, but it is deflected before it gets to the net. Then McCulley working against Victoria. Victoria's pass is intercepted by Ryan. Ryan tried to take a shot, but Jason Wally-Berthe was in the way. Good physicality along the boards. Ryan tried to make a move around, but Brian was able to get his stick down and break up the play. Victoria now in the corner. She has some space to work with. Pump University backing off for a little bit. And all the way down it goes. Icing is the call. If I cough a little bit, ladies and gentlemen, it's because I just called another all-day event. I mentioned earlier in the broadcast about my travels down to Tampa for the 2014 ISBHF Masters World Ball Hockey Championships. But I neglected to mention the City of Origins tournament, the 5th annual City of Origins tournament that occurred yesterday in Alexandria, Virginia at the Seminary Outdoor Rink. Many teams from representing various cities were in attendance. I won't spoil the final result for you, but you can find that information on my Facebook page or by Googling City of Origins tournament. It was a fun time. It was an all-day event, as I mentioned. It got cold, very cold near the end. But we toughed it out, and we were able to have some fun along the way. And 1 or 2 beers. I may be vastly underestimating the amount of beers that were had. Al with the shots, but Jenna is able to slide over and make the save. Good work there by the All Blacks and continuing to get shots on net. But Jenna has so far been able to make the rest of the saves since that last goal. Another shot taken wide of the net. Another shot, but it goes off the post and behind the nets. Jason Maxstein with control. Tries to jam it out of the zone, but it was intercepted by Brian and kept in. He still has control of the puck. But a quick swipe by Jason Stelter will at least break up his rush for a moment. Down it goes. Jess to center. Could not advance with it. Jason Stelter with a shot. But that one also goes wide of the net. Allison battling against Ryan. Goes to Jess. She's able to jam it to Brian. Brian now gets it behind Jason Maxstein. It is in the corner. And the centering pass does not materialize for the All Blacks. It is now taken the other way by Puck Yu. The pass for Paul gets way ahead of him. And he will instead retreat for a line change. Both teams getting a line change, so they were forced to continue to dump the ball deep. Jason Stelter now with his teammates out on the floor. Will try to advance it forward. It is broken up. That one initially broken up by Lauren, or at least it looked like it. Quality shot again by the All Blacks. I believe Jenna got a piece of her glove on it, because I saw it bounce up just over the net. Jason Stelter now working against Jess. I called her Jess Sheehan earlier, but she actually got married not too long ago to Heath Carmelson. I was never able to pronounce your last name, Heath, so my apologies. Nonetheless, we wish them both nothing but continued happiness as they start their lives together. Congratulations on their wedding from a few weeks ago. Trickling rebound to David, but he could not hammer it home. That shot attempt will go along the opposite wall and is finally hit into the neutral zone with a little fortuitous bounce off of Barb's stick. Jenna stops it for Jason. Jason Stelter gets it by Jess, but Jess is able to recover nicely and advance it forward into the zone. Intercepted by David Altshuler. David centering past the Barb. No icing here. Good job by Lee in covering the net just in case, but no need as it went wide. Victoria tried to hammer it down with some force, could not do so. Jason Laliberte will succeed where she failed. The All Blacks again advancing in the other direction. Shot taken, but through the crease and wide. Or just outside the crease, rather. Bouncing ball that is recovered by Lauren Lamp. She's not able to get it by the All Blacks player. But good job by her in continuing to press forward. Ooh, a fancy play there by the All Blacks through the feet of Jason Maxstein. Trickles to Jenna. She's able to find it and cover it for the whistle. Could have been dangerous, but Jenna again was not fooled by the play, even if Jason was for a moment. Another quick shot off the face-off by the All Blacks. That one came slow enough for Jenna to track and then cover up. 3:40 left in the period. Jason Laliberte again tries to get a shot. It bounces out of Jenna's glove. She's not able to handle it. But it will go to the opposite boards. Another shot taken, but again, that one goes wide. Into the corner. Lauren Lamp tries to get up to Barb. Does not work out for them. Good swipe by Jason Maxstein. He's able to break up the rush. Then Ryan's able to intercept that pass. And they have a chance if they can get it to Paul. He was all alone in the neutral zone, but they could not do so. It is dumped deep by the All Blacks. They have to touch up. They do. Lauren Lamp now. Moving with the ball. Intercepted, and this is dangerous play here as there were 3 All Blacks players that quickly pushed into the zone against only 2 defenders for Punk University. But does not result in a goal against, so the ball does remain in their defensive zone. All Blacks bench is calling for Jason Laliberte to shoot it. However, he has neither the angle nor the position to generate a shot. Jason Maxstein a little frustrated by the non-call. And Paul is exchanging some words here against the referees.
Done. I've won both benches. Talk to your captain. Your stick was high.
And there is some discussion being had by Jason Laliberte and Jason Maxstein. Jason Maxstein making sure he was good. I'm not sure if the camera caught it due to my angle, ladies and gentlemen.
Enough. I'm just wondering why.
So Jason Maxstein was pinned in the corner against Jason Laliberte. Or rather, Jason Laliberte was closest to the boards. Jason Maxstein's stick was pinned against Jason Laliberte. Maxstein ended up dropping his stick. He looked to the refs wanting a call. Jay Hunter telling him that his stick was fine. There was not going to be a penalty there. Play continued. It was finally touched up by Puck University, but Paul will draw a penalty. I believe, I'm not entirely certain, but I believe he will draw a penalty here for unsportsmanlike conduct. And indeed, this will be a power play for the All Blacks. Quick face-off there. Jenna was not ready. You saw her mask was on top of her head. Tom Van Haren wisely stopping play before his shot could be generated at her face. Face-off win by Puck U, but it trickles to the stick of the All Blacks. Jen McCauley, though, able to get to neutral. Play through the neutral zone. Jason Stelter has it. He gets it to Jason Maxtein. Maxtein will ice it all the way down. That is legal for them to do as they're on the PK. Lee tried to play it to the corner, but it was intercepted for a moment anyway by Puck U. And offside is the call. So you saw the heated discussion there between Jay Hunter and several players, and both benches rather. He had said that he had warned both teams during the intermission not to exchange words. Paul of Puck University apparently did so, and that is why he was assessed a 2-minute minor. And there was some additional heated discussion with him and Jason Maxtein, and it almost looked like there was going to be more penalties assessed for that sequence, but Jay Hunter letting everyone calm down, warning them, of course, letting them know that enough was enough, and Puck University wisely complied. Mike Johnson, a shot taken, but a save made by Jenna. Jason Maxtein once again ices it all the way down.
Time out.
And Puck U was full. Puck U was full there. And so that will go for icing. And a timeout is being taken by somebody. So a bit of confusion there. And it looked like both teams had called the timeout at the same moment. Well, then they reconsidered. So no timeout is being taken here. The clock will stop because it is a tie game at under a minute. 32 seconds exactly to go in regulation, and an offensive zone face-off for the All Blacks. Quick shot taken, it goes wide of the net. And no icing here, referee's waving it off. Jen McCauley with the pressure, as is Ryan. So we'll go to the neutral zone to Mike Johnson. Mike, shot taken. Blocker saved by Jenna, and then she will find it and cover it up. She played it to Jason Maxtein, but the referee's whistle had dead before it could come out of her glove. And the All Blacks will choose to utilize their timeout here. Jason Maxtein is not happy about the quick whistle. Jason Maxtein, I think, believed that the All Blacks had already taken their timeout. But no timeout was taken. If anything, it was an official timeout as they sorted out the situation. So 13 seconds to go. All Blacks with an offensive zone face-off. It was tied up at center. Jason Stelter will battle against Brian. There will be a penalty here. It will be against Puck U. A stick goes flying. That is Jason Maxtein's, and play will be stopped with 3 seconds remaining exactly. So 3 seconds here, 2 minutes roughing by Jason Stelter. So an offensive zone face-off and a power play opportunity for the All Blacks with 3 seconds to go. For a moment it looked like they were going to pull Lee and get an extra attacker out there, but I think they decided with only 3 seconds left, they would only have enough time for a face-off win and a shot if they could get that far. Face-off is won by the All Blacks, but they were tied up, and that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. The final score of this sometimes heated matchup is 2-2, tie game. Shots were 12-7 in favor of the All Blacks, so the All Blacks overall out shooting Puck University. But neither team will break the stalemate. Both teams will walk away with a 2-2 tie. Thanks again for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. We have a couple more feature games on tap for you. I will be calling a majority of them. I will be calling the first 2 periods of the next one and the first 2 periods of the last one. So I will see you then. Again, your final score of this matchup, All Blacks 2, Puck University 2. I've been your host, Jason Stitcha. I will see you later.